You're good. Good evening. I'd like to call the City of North Augusta regular City Council meeting for November the 21st, 2022 to order. You are welcome to join me in prayer. Dear God, as we near Thanksgiving, we pause to thank you for all of our blessings, for health, friendship, and a feeling of community. We live in an amazing town with citizens who love North Augusta. We ask for you to continue to give this council discernment as we make decisions for this community. Amen. And please stand if able for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance. We'll do our roll call starting from my left.
Eric Presnell.
Pat Carpenter.
Britton Williams. Oh, yeah. Let's do it again, Mr. Presnell.
Eric Presnell.
David McGee.
Pat Carpenter.
Britton Williams.
Bob Brooks.
Jennifer McCauley.
Kevin Toole.
Okay. Item 4, approval of minutes. Are there any additions, deletions, or corrections to the regular City Council meeting minutes of November the 7th, 2022, or the study session minutes of November the 14th, 2022? Okay, hearing none, they will stand approved as distributed. Okay, what we have got, what I'd like council to do, if y'all would get up and sit in the things, and I'm going to ask Mr. George Williams if he would come down, and anybody, any family members, meet me on the front, please. How are you, sir?
Pretty good.
Good. Is this turned on? George, I'll tell you, my 18 months as mayor, you are the first person that's come up that's retired that has dressed appropriately. I'm proud of you, okay? 31 years, you looking sharp. So it's exciting. And tell us who you got with you.
My son Connor
Connor, okay.
and my daughter Caitlin.
Caitlin, nice to have y'all with us. All right, let folks know, George began his career with the city in the Public Utilities Department as a utility worker on September the 23rd, 1991. He has spent his entire career in the Public Utilities Department, where he has provided exemplary technical service and worked with multiple city divisions during this time. Wow, 31 years, and being able to maintain a high level of performance, that's very remarkable. Good job. George has dedicated his career to serving the citizens of North Augusta as a frontline maintenance and a construction technician of essential city utility services. George's hard work and dedication to serve is an example we should all strive to follow, and he will truly be missed. George, our well wishes and thoughts are with you and your family for happiness and good fortune as you now enjoy your retirement. What you got planned? Anything, mate?
I don't know, sir. Right now, right now, I don't want to do.
Not doing anything, that's the best thing to do. Well, George, congratulations on a well-deserved retirement. And from the city, I'd like to present a plaque that says, presented to George O. Williams in appreciation for your dedication service, September the 23rd, 1991 to November the 6th, 2022, from Mayor and City Council, City of North Augusta, South Carolina, November the 21st, 2022. George, congratulations and thank you for your diligent service and dedication. There you go, my man.
Ryan, James, Dean, thank you guys, man. And I love you guys, man. And one thing about it, I miss all your guys, man. Miss Brooke, how you doing, sir?
All right, George, everybody wants to congratulate you. You're going right through there. They're going to give you all. You're going to throw some love your way. You're going to throw some love your way.
Taught me a lot, too.
God bless you.
Thank you, George. Awesome. I've asked Mr. Roy Kibler if he would come up here for a little Arbor Day proclamation. And Roy, for the folks out there in TV land watching, tell everybody what your position here is.
I'm the superintendent of property maintenance with the city of North Augusta and the city arborist.
Great. All right. Whereas in 1872, J. Sterling Morton proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture that a special day be set aside for the planting of trees, and whereas the holiday called Arbor Day was first observed with the planting of more than 1 million trees in Nebraska, and whereas Arbor Day is now observed throughout the nation and the world, and whereas trees can reduce the erosion of our precious topsoil by wind and water, lower our heating and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, produce oxygen, and provide habitat for our wildlife, and whereas trees are a renewable resource giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products, and whereas trees in our city increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of business areas, and beautify our community, and now wherever trees, wherever they're planted, are a source of joy and spiritual renewal. Now, therefore, I, Britton S. Williams, the mayor of the city of North Augusta, South Carolina, do hereby proclaim December the 2nd, 2022 is Arbor Day in North Augusta, South Carolina, and I'll urge all citizens to celebrate Arbor Day and to support efforts to protect our trees and woodlands. And further, I urge all citizens to plant and care for trees to gladden the heart and promote the well-being of this and future generations. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the city of North Augusta, South Carolina, to be affixed this 21st day of November, 2022. So there you go for that. And Roy, if you would, I've got a flyer that will, if we haven't already posted on the city website, we will. But we're going to do something a little different at this Arbor Day celebration, right, with the trees. You want to tell a little bit about that, when that is?
Our Arbor Day celebration is going to be December 2nd. It's going to be down in Hammond's Ferry at the intersection of Front Street and Railroad. And at 1 p.m., we're going to be planting a Built to Last red maple sponsored by Select Trees in the Carolina Hills Garden Club. We also are going to be giving away tree seedlings that were provided to us from the grant, Keep Aiken County Beautiful. So we'll be giving patrons that come a free tree seedling. So that'll be something new that people can go home and plant a tree.
That's awesome. Roy, thanks for all you do and your passion. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Awesome. Congratulations. Give me a round of applause, please. Okay, under new business, item 7, resolution number 2022-53, a resolution authorizing expenditures of coronavirus state and local fiscal recovery funds. This is expenditure request 4. Do I have a motion to approve this resolution? Ms. Carpenter, second. Mr. Presnell, thank you. Anything you'd like to share about this, Mr. Clifford?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, and actually the next 2 items are also linked to items number 7 and 8 on your agenda. So starting here with resolution number 2022-53, which is our expenditure request number 4 for the SLUR for ARPA funds. And this one has a focus twofold. First, on stormwater, where we have 2 stormwater projects that are identified. The first in the Mealing Tract, also known as Bluegrass Place, which is a development which is going to occur between East Buena Vista and East Martintown Road. That development is looking to move out next spring, and so this would be an ability for us to be in front of that development to get a stormwater project done before they actually break ground for the residential component. The second item there for stormwater has to do with a stormwater project that is involved with the Rushing Waters subdivision, which is off 5 Notch Road, north of Mossy Creek Elementary and south of Fire Station 2 and Interstate 20. So those are items that we've identified here in this request to include also in our appendix a prepayment, if you will, of the Stadium Improvement Fund for 3 years' worth to the tune of $600,000. That does not obligate us to further funding until the 3 years has run out, and then we'll pick up the $200,000 a year requirement into the Riverfront Central Core, from the Riverfront Central Core, as is per our development agreement for Riverside Village. So what you have before you there on resolution number 22-53 are the 3 items listed therein in the appendix. And again, much more with the stormwater focused, with some on infrastructure for the stadium itself. And I'll pause for any questions.
Very good. Thank you. Are there any public comments? Okay. Any council discussion? All right, hearing none, I'll ask for a vote. All in favor? And that is unanimous. Thank you. Okay, item 8, resolution number 2022-54, authorizing a construction contract with Satterfield Construction Company, Inc. for the Pole Branch Watershed Remediation Project and establishing the funding source for related construction expenses. Do you have a motion to approve this resolution?
So moved.
I think that was Ms. McCauley, and second one, Mr. Presnell. Okay. What would you like to share about this, Ms. Clifford?
Mr. Mayor and council, this is a direct pull from the previous resolution, which was the 3 projects listed. One of those projects, as stated, had to do with the rushing waters subdivision and the stormwater mitigation that would come off there as they move into their next phase. So just like we're talking about with the Mealing Track / Bluegrass, this gives us an opportunity to get a stormwater project in place prior to them doing residential development through that portion. And we've had a number of citizen concerns about stormwater that's going down to the pond area by Mossy Creek. Representative Hickson's also been involved with some of the citizen concerns as this transits not just city but county as well. And so again, this lines up with that request. So by approving the SLURF distribution, ARPA distribution, the previous resolution allows us to fund the action that's before you for stormwater for rushing waters.
Okay. Any public comments? Council discussion? Okay, here now I'll ask for a vote. All in favor? And that is unanimous. Thank you. Okay, we're now at administrative reports. Anything you'd like to share on that, Ms. Clifford?
Just one item for the council, Mr. Mayor, is that last Friday we conducted hiring panel interviews for our finance director, and the mayor selected Linda Williamson, our interim finance director, as the full-time finance director, and she is in that job effective immediately. So we're excited to keep her on the team and what she's going to do for the city going forward.
Yep. I think so. Coming from Cammie and be able to move right into Linda, and she has not missed a beat, and really, I think, very, very pleased with where she'll take us going forward. So excited about that. Okay, we're now item 10, which is presentations, communication, and recognition of visitors. At this time, citizens may speak to mayor and council regarding any matters not listed on this agenda. If you would like to speak to council, please ask you just step forward, state your name and address for the record. Is anybody out there that would like to speak to council? Okay, then. You
got one.
Oh, come on down, sir. You just state your name and address for the record, sir.
Yeah, of course. So, good afternoon. My name is Benjamin Mixon. Address 108 Hillsborough Lane, Aiken, South Carolina. Yeah, so basically, I basically came out to present. You know, it has nothing to do with, I guess, the change of anything. But I do have a listing over in North Augusta. I'm a local real estate agent, by the way. It's right off of 710 West Martintown Road, and it's 2.5 million, 35 acres, 4 ponds, 3 homes. And I kind of wanted to present the idea of possibly turning it into a tiny home community or something like that. Yeah.
How big did you say it was?
It's 35 acres. It's right beside the Rapids subdivision.
Where is it?
Yeah. It's right beside the Rapids subdivision, sharing like an egress with the with the Greenway. Yeah.
Have you? All right. So have you talked to our planning department yet?
I actually have not. But,
Okay.
I guess I need to be pointed in the right direction as far as who that is.
So what you'll want to do is you need to reach out to, and we can get your, Tommy Paradise is our Director of Planning. So afterwards, we'll be finished up in just a minute. We'll get you that contact.
Okay.
And that's who you want to talk to first, okay?
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you. That's exciting. Appreciate it. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. What do we have here as we get near? Mr. President, what would you like to share?
Okay, well, you know, I know we've had several groups come in and out of the Crown Plaza. We try to meet and greet. The Appalachian State football team should be there between about 2 and 3 on Friday. They're supposed to leave around Boone around 10:30, 11, depending on traffic. So I say between 2 and 3. I will personally be there. My nephew that plays will be home. He doesn't travel with them because he's redshirted, so he's going to go to greet the team. And I would just like if some of y'all would like to come greet them, to come down to the Crown Plaza Friday, like I say, between about 2 and 3.
Okay, you're throwing me for a loop. So why are they coming here?
Well, because
They
they're
playing?
playing Georgia Southern.
Oh, okay.
Down in Statesboro. Apparently
Saturday.
Statesboro doesn't have a hotel big enough to accommodate, because you got to figure they've got probably 60-plus players, trainers, coaches. You know, they've got 2 huge buses, support vehicles. I think it was about 2 years ago, me and David were down there having dinner, and it's like, what is App State doing here? And when Chase was being recruited, he said, yeah, we stay right there in North Augusta at the Crown Plaza. And he told me why. You know, Statesboro does not have a hotel big enough to accommodate the whole team.
Yeah.
So they stay here. It kind of breaks up the trip, and then Saturday morning they'll get up to go down and play, and then I think they drive straight home from Statesboro back to Boone.
This is their last game of the season.
No, I believe they got one more after. That might be the.
think
Yeah,
Georgia
no, this is it. Yeah, this is their last game too.
And what time will that be?
They're leaving. Chase told me they were leaving between 10:30 and 11, so that puts them, if they don't stop, don't run into traffic, it's about 3.5 hours. So, like I say, between 1, 2. I can't even do math. 2 and 3. Yeah, 10:30, 11:30, 12.
And this is this
1:30.
Friday.
Yes.
Okay. All right, very good. Thanks for letting us know.
Okay.
I had no idea. That's interesting. That's good to know.
Yeah, this is the team that beat Texas A&M. Remember?
Yeah.
I got to rub it
And
in
they're
somewhere.
staying in North Augusta. That's a big deal.
Well, and I will have to say, Kevin, kudos to the Gamecocks. Hung it on Tennessee.
All right. Thank you for that update, Eric. That's good. Anybody else? Miss Pat? David, you got anything?
I was just going to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody, first of all, and then just remind everybody that the Palmetto Peach Half Marathon, 10K, and 5K is going to take place this Saturday. It will be starting in front of the Crown, so near the App State players. But just expect some road closures, well, not full road closures, but you might see half open roads and some roads down to 1 lane. We encourage everybody to come out and support all the runners. So if you're in that West Avenue, Martintown Road, or Bolin Road area, and you want to get out in your yard and start cheering, that would be fantastic. Thank you.
That's great. Very good. So 2 things. November the 29th, that's the last Tuesday of the month, we have our Christmas tree lighting from 5 to 7. Well, the scouts will be there with marshmallows. There'll be all kinds of items. On Jim McCauley and her 3, and Michael, their 3 children, will be lighting the switch. So that'll be exciting. Afterwards, the downtown, all the merchants will have the Cocoa Crawl, so it'll be a great opportunity for folks to walk downtown. I think the weather's going to be beautiful. And then this Saturday, of course, Friday's Black Friday, but Saturday is also the big, we read a resolution, I think, last 2 weeks ago, shop local to support merchants. So come into our downtown and come throughout the city and support our merchants in the city of North Augusta on Saturday, as well as Black Friday. If you can buy it locally, please do. So that's all I've got. Anything on your end? Okay. At this point.